The Honda CR-V is the original Aussie SUV. It has everything families need.
No picnic table, though.
And nothing they don't. Heaps of space, intuitive tech, hybrid option.
But no picnic table.
Okay, the 97 CR-V came with a picnic table, but it didn't have up to 7 seats and Honda sensing safety, did it?
My family's still picnicking.
The all-new Honda CR-V. It's everything Aussie families need since 97.
For all your hand tools and power tools, shop locally at Collier & Miller. Discover their huge range, great service and super competitive prices. Hit News Briefing.
Hello, I'm Sheree Coleman. A bit of confusion over the state government's stance on a Commonwealth Royal Commission into water management, including the implementation of the Murray-Darling Basin Plan. Labor voted in favour of the idea during a public interest debate in Parliament, despite the Premier saying earlier that day in question time he's not convinced it's the correct way forward. The motion was passed unanimously by the House. Good news for the medical workforce. The state's doctors have agreed to 2 retrospective pay bumps worth a combined 7%. More than 16,000 are expected to benefit when the changes officially come into play this month. Meantime, more than 1,000 junior doctors have got to work on 2-year contracts across New South Wales. Transgrid's partnered with the NRMA to offer free one-on-one driving lessons for high school students in the Riverina and Snowy Mountains. It's part of the HumeLink project and aims to boost road safety while also unlocking job opportunities. And there's one less team contesting the Southern New South Wales Women's AFL title. Wagga Tigers have pulled out due to low numbers.
Hit National News.
Hey, I'm Tessa Randello. The coroner handing down the findings of an inquest into the Bondi Junction stabbing rampage has criticised Gold County's psychiatrist for dropping the ball when it came to his mental health. She's made 23 recommendations, nearly 2 years on from the tragedy which claimed 6 innocent lives. A teenager is facing court today charged with allegedly making death threats to the Israeli president. Federal police charged the 19-year-old from Sydney yesterday. Isaac Herzog is visiting Australia for 5 days next week. Bunnings has won an appeal over the use of facial recognition technology to crack down on shoplifters. A 2024 decision by the Privacy Commissioner, which found the hardware giant breached the privacy of customers, has been overturned. And Apple has overhauled its parental controls for iPhones and iPads. It comes as pressure mounts to make sure that kids are safe online. New features include cutting FaceTime calls when explicit content is shown to minors and blurring inappropriate material which is sent to children.
Rush into Chemist Warehouse now for 40% off RRP across the Avena and Bioderma ranges. Exclusions apply. Sale ends Feb 8.
Melbourne captain Harry Grant is worried about the league's new 8-player interchange rule.
I do get a little bit worried for a couple of guys that, there could be potentially 3 guys that sit on the bench and don't get to play many minutes or any footy, over a long period of time throughout the season. So that's a little bit of a worry.
Grant on 9 there. It's one of 4 changes to kick into effect this year. The proposed kickoff rule shake-up will instead be trialled during the end-of-season matches, which have no bearing on the finals.
B&D Engineering, your local maintenance and repair specialist. With hydraulics, welding and manufacturing, they keep your business running strong. Search B&D Engineering today. Hit weather.
Mostly fine for the rest of today in Griffith. Tonight down to 21 and tomorrow mostly fine with a high of 40. And Listener creates and curates the very best radio and audio for every Aussie ear.